we just try to create roles for everybody as we go along, man. You know, sometimes there's no job description coming in.
There ain't no job description.
So it's like you get in where you
the
fit in.
fire alarm finally go off?
No, I'm pretty sure someone's jackhammering at 8:30 at night.
Yeah.
You looked at me like you thought I was farting when you heard that for a second.
No, that's the fire alarm, guys.
Hysterical.
I told you, the fire department's going to be here any minute. I don't give a fuck. We don't know nothing. We haven't been here in hours.
Yeah.
Is that them coming right now?
I see the red lights.
Oh, no.
What do you want me to do? Standing on my head, spin nickels? This went into a different office.
I'm sorry, guys.
I don't give a fuck. That's a first for everybody. It looks like we'll be moving into the studio.
Come on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It's off.
Oh, you're absolutely right. God damn it.
How do you know?
It just went off.
It just went off. They shut it off. They noticed the building is not on fire. They'll be coming here to do the walkthrough. Hi, guys. Everything okay? Yes, sir. Everything is fine. No, there's nothing to see here.
There's cop cars out there in fire departments and shit.
Should we put away some of this?
Fuck no. We live like doctors. We got lusts. We got rules.
Said we had an incense.
There ain't nobody out there. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We had
my heart being on my chest.
We had an incense problem, officer.
Your heart beat out of your chest.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, my God. This is way better than when the Notary Republic knocked on the door.
You know, it's crazy how they always tell you to reinvent yourself, you know, in this career. And it didn't seem like you reinvented yourself. That's not the word for what you did. You explored.
Right.
That's a complete different fucking animal than what. But see, there's somebody out there. Something's going on out there.
Should I turn my phone on to see if the landlord?
No. It's like people with weapons.
Oh my God.
Somebody's out there. I don't give a fuck. We got weapons. You got weapons. We got weapons.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
Yeah, I guess somebody's out there. What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Yeah. Do you guys remember when we used to smoke dope in that one building? And the black lady banging on the door at the time, and we were getting high in there. Hysterical.
We didn't even get high in there.
We weren't even getting high. We were hitting the
it was Felipe. Everybody Felipe went going crazy.
And then we were in there another time. It was the earthquake that time at 7 a.m.
With Rick Ramos.
On fucking camera, you see the fucking earthquake. Only on a podcast, brother.
Crazy.
And then during the week, so you come home from a tour. I'm telling you, because this shit baffles me. Ron White, 60. Ron White goes on the road every weekend, Friday and Saturday. Like nothing. There are people, if I go on the road 4 weeks in a row, I wake up, I don't know where the fuck I am. The other day when I came back from New York, that Monday, I took a nap after jiu-jitsu. And I went to bed at 2, 1:30, and I woke up at 5. And I honestly didn't know if it was 5 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon until my wife came in and said, come on, we gotta go pick up the baby. Like it just throws me off completely. So I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get my game up, like be real, or take vitamins, or sleep more, or do some shit.
Sleep more.
Yeah, man. You know, I truthfully, I train for this shit. It's hard, man. You get older, you know, and you do a show at the pace that we do it, you know, that our music is at. Because when you think about it, and I don't think people do the math on this, but you know, certain groups when they do shows, especially with golden age hip hop shows, they try to keep the music moving and up tempo. So a lot of the songs are about 100 beats per BPM and sometimes faster. And a lot of the songs that like stir people up are at that tempo. So when you got to do an hour and a half, that's like cardio. You know what I mean? That's a lot of words you're spitting out there and moving around. And, you know, as you get older, you better be active and doing shit to be able to do those type of songs at the highest level that you can. You know what I mean? And for me, you know, for a second, I was just kind of letting go and doing whatever. And I had gained a whole lot of weight, but I was still doing the shows, but I, you know, giving 100% with all that weight. But the way that I felt after the show was fucking crazy. I had to jump in buckets of ice and shit, and it was tough. You know what I mean? So I I thought to myself, I'm gonna keep doing this, and this shit's still gonna be fun and not painful. I gotta take better care of myself, and I started, eating better and, working out, aside from just doing the shows and stuff, like keeping active so that I could do those shows, so that I could endure the hour and a half, and then when I started doing the Prophets of Rage shit, I realized that I had to step up the workouts, because those shows are even harder.
They're even harder
than the Cypress shows, just because the intensity of the songs are they're on a different level.
Energy driven.
Yeah.
Energy driven songs.
Okay, so trip this out. I geeked out on this, right? I wear my iWatch and shit, and that thing has an app that counts your steps and calories and all this sort of bullshit, right? So it'll count your steps and lay it out in miles. So, I did a Cypress show at an hour and a half, and it came to about 4 miles something, 4 point something miles, right? Did a Prophets of Rage show at an hour and a half, and it was like 8 miles. That's how much, more movement, how much more energy there was on that show. And that's not taking away anything with Cypress. It's a different sort of body language, different sort of energy, different kind of movement. And man, I lost a lot of weight on that Prophets of Rage tour.
It's funny. When I lived in Boulder, way before I got into comedy, guys, this was maybe the beginning of comedy. I was friends with this dude, and he worked at the University of Colorado, the Denver campus, in the music department. And what his specialty was, Cypress Hill was going on tour. They have a choreographer. Told you the fire department's here. But he
no, that's the name, bro.
But he would come in to clean up your movements. So we were eating dinner one day. We were friends, not dinner even over a table. We were at my friend's restaurant because he was in the halfway house for a while. I was in the halfway house, and the rest of the guy got. And when he told us what he did, I nearly died. I'm like, so tell me this again. He goes, this, and at the time, I don't remember. But his biggest client, that I was there when she was in town before the tour started, was Janet Jackson.
Really? Nice.
And he told me right out, he goes, you gotta remember one thing about these people. They're normal people. He goes, 3 months before the tour starts, I fly out to LA, I meet with their trainer, and I explain to them the movements and the endurance, and because those tours, there's movement, it's like your shit.
Yeah, they dance a lot.
They dance a lot. And he goes, well, celebrities don't take it seriously. So Janet would show up 10 pounds overweight, and the tour's a week away. She goes, here's the funny thing, that in the beginning of the tour, and everybody knows this, 70% of the vocals are lip sync because of cardio.
Yeah.
You can't do the whole thing.
Yeah.
By 260 days in, she's you know what I'm saying?
She's doing all her own
shit. And you
shit.
think of all that.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.